All right, so today we are going to add integers using a number line. So they gave us this example, -1 plus 3 is equal to 2. So when you add a positive, you move forward, or in other words, to the which direction? Right. So when they say forward, they mean to the right. So -5 is right here. So I'm going to put a mark there, and I'm moving to the right how many spaces? 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So my answer is 2, right? Yes. And yesterday we were looking, how did I get 2 from 5 and 7? What did I do? I took away a minus for every plus, or I subtracted, right? Big minus little. So 7 minus 5 also gives me 2. So if I start at -14 and move to the right 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, I'm left at -10, not just 10, right? So 14 minus 4 would give me the 10, but my bigger number is negative. So my answer is going to stay negative. -6 plus 8. I got to jump ahead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That puts me at 2. 8 minus 6 is 2, and my bigger number in this case is positive, so it's going to be a positive answer. Starting at -8 and moving 3. 1, 2, 3. Our answer is -5. So again, we could have said 8 minus 3 is 5. My bigger number is indeed negative. Okay. Now, when you add a negative, you move backward, or in other words, to the left. To the left, to the left. So now, when we start at -1 and we subtract 3, we're saying 1, 2, 3. Because isn't adding a negative the same as subtraction? Yes. So here, starting at -6, for adding a negative, we're moving left 2. So -6 is here, then 1, 2 more, leaves us at -8. 3 is here. We take away 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. We are now here at -1, which makes sense, right? 4 minus 3 is 1. Yes. Yes. Remember, pencils are in this basket or in the back drawers in those tins. So if you don't have one, get one. This one is like number 5, right? We started negative and then we got more negative. So we found the sum. Here we're starting at -4 and we're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're finding the sum here. 4 and 5 is indeed 9. Sorry, that sun's bad with the window open. But that's a -9. This was a -1. That's a -8. Now I'm starting at 13 and going back 8. Well, what is 13 minus 8? So I should land at 5. It's positive because my bigger number was positive, so I didn't go back far enough to get into the negative territory. It's a 5. 9, -8, -1, -9, and 5. Sorry, I don't want to close the window. It's too hot. Sometimes. Sometimes that helps. I don't know. Yes. Yes. It's the easiest way to record, and then you guys have access to that afterwards. Everything you say can be heard and used again. No, I'm just kidding. All right, mixed practice. So start at an 8. Move back 3. 1, 2, 3. So this is 8, 7, 6, 5. Start at a -5 and move to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, this is -4, -3, -2, -1, 0, and 1. So if you know how to do these without drawing out your number line, that's okay too, right? Some of you are past that. Some of you still need the number line. Either way is fine. I see that we're moving to the right because we're adding a positive. So I'm going to start on the left and put my -18 here and say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So -17, 16, 15, and 14, and 13. This makes sense, right? 18 minus 5 is 13. I'm still in the negatives. Here, I'm moving to the left. So I'm going to start at -6 and move 1, 2, 3, 4 to the left. Yes, this is -10. 6 and 4. When our signs are the same, we find the sum. Means we add them together. It's getting more negative. All right, 13. So I see we're moving backwards. So I'm going to start at 11 here. And I'm moving back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I got to count down 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Good. So you said 11 minus 9 is 2. Yes. What's the next one? 6. So if I start at -1, I'm going up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 7 minus 1 is 6. That's positive. Write an expression to represent the sum modeled below. So I'm starting with -4. Is the next number positive or negative? I'm going to the right, so it is positive. How many am I going to the right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Here I'm starting at 6, but this time I'm going to the left. So I'm adding a negative, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Does 6 plus -8 equal -2? Sure does. This time I'm starting at -11. I'm going to the left again. So I'm adding a negative. Adriana, can't see. Oh, thank you. I start at -11. I'm going to the left 1. So it's a -1. Here I'm starting at -1. This time I'm going to the right. So it's going to be positive. Close. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I gotta go 1 extra because I started at -1. All right, so think about it. what direction are you moving and what side of the zero will you land on? So we're just justifying thinking about, is it going to be positive or negative? So if I start negative and move left, it's going to stay negative. Starting positive, but I'm only moving left 1, I'm going to stay. I've got a smaller negative, so my answer is going to be, I have a bigger negative, so my answer is going to be, which one's bigger, positive or negative? Positive, so my answer is positive. Which one's bigger? They're both the same, so, well, they're not the same, I shouldn't say that. If I've got two negatives, my answer is going to be negative when I'm combining them, right? There's no positives to pair up and make a 0 there. Fair enough? All right. So that leaves you with homework 3, and it's just one side. Hopefully this is pretty quick and easy, right? So when you get done with this, you can work on your 2 legit journal and then get back into Alex if you still have time after that. So these should be pretty quick. If you're struggling, please let me know because I need to know so that I can help you, right? Can't read your mind. All right, give that a go.